নমস্কার, সুপ্রভাত। সবাইকে স্বাগত জানিয়ে শুরু করছি এডুকেশন অনলাইন। একেবারে ফোনের মধ্যে, টেলিভিশনের মধ্যে তোমাদের পাঠ্যপুস্তককে নিয়ে আসা। আজকের বিষয় হচ্ছে কেমিস্ট্রি, বাংলায় বললে রসায়ন। সঙ্গে রয়েছেন স্যার অর্ণব কুমার দাস, অনেক অনেক স্বাগত।
নমস্কার।
মূলত সিবিএসসি, আইএসসি, আইসিএসসি এই গ্রুপ অফ স্টুডেন্টদের জন্যই আজকে মূলত ক্লাস, কিন্তু বেঙ্গলি মিডিয়ামে যারা রয়েছে তারাও যদি শোনো খানিকটা নিশ্চয়ই তোমাদের বইয়ের সঙ্গে মিল পাবে। তো আমরা শুরু করি আজকের ক্লাস।
স্টুডেন্টস, ক্লাস তোমরা সবাই জানো যে ক্লাস 10-এর এক্সাম ক্যান্সেল হয়ে গেছে ফর আইসিএসসি অ্যান্ড সিবিএসসি স্টুডেন্টস মেনলি। তো হোপ ইউ হ্যাভ অলরেডি স্টার্টেড প্রিপারেশন ফর ক্লাস 11 অ্যান্ড ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল বোর্ডের স্টুডেন্টসদের যেহেতু এক্সামটা ক্যান্সেল হয়নি, কিন্তু তোমাদেরও যেহেতু ক্লাস 10-এর এক্সামের প্রিপারেশনের পাশাপাশি অবশ্যই ক্লাস 11টাকেও স্টার্ট করা উচিত, বিকজ টাইম স্প্যান ইজ ভেরি শর্ট ফর ক্লাস 11 অ্যাজ কম্পেয়ার টু দ্য সিলেবাস। এখন ফার্স্ট যে ক্লাস 11-এর যে স্টার্টিংয়েই যে চ্যাপ্টারটি, তা সেটা হচ্ছে সাম বেসিক কনসেপ্ট অফ কেমিস্ট্রি। নাও সাম বেসিক কনসেপ্ট অফ কেমিস্ট্রিতে এই চ্যাপ্টারটার ওপর ডিপেন্ড করছে 11-এর আদার্স চ্যাপ্টার্স অ্যান্ড 12-এরও চ্যাপ্টার্স। নামটা শুনেই বোঝা যাচ্ছে বেসিক কনসেপ্ট অফ কেমিস্ট্রি মানে এটাই বেসটা তৈরি করে দেবে ফর 11 অ্যান্ড 12। এখানে কিছু কিছু টপিকস আছে, যে টপিকসগুলো নট অনলি ফর দিস চ্যাপ্টার, আদার্স চ্যাপ্টারও তার অ্যাপ্লিকেশান পাবে। এখন আমি যে টপিক্সটা নিয়ে আজকে আলোচনা করবো এই রিগার্ডিং সাম বেসিক কনসেপ্ট অফ কেমিস্ট্রি, সেটা হচ্ছে কনসেন্ট্রেশন টার্মস। এখন কনসেন্ট্রেশন টার্মস বলতে কনসেন্ট্রেশনটা যখনই ইউ আর ফ্যামিলিয়ার উইথ দ্যাট, যে এর আগেও তোমরা পড়েছো যে সলিউশন কনসিস্ট অফ সলিউট অ্যান্ড সলভেন্ট, বাইনারি মিক্সচার, ওয়ান সলিউট অ্যান্ড অ্যানাদার ওয়ান ইজ সলভেন্ট। নাও দ্য সলিউটের পার্সেন্টেজ অর সলিউটের অ্যামাউন্টের ওপর ডিপেন্ড করে আর সলিউশন কনসেন্ট্রেটেড হতে পারে, ডাইলিউট হতে পারে, এটা ডিপেন্ড করে সলিউট। এখন তোমরা যেটা প্রিভিয়াস ক্লাসে পড়েছো, পড়নি তা না, কনসেন্ট্রেশনটা টার্মসটা পড়েছো, যে পার্সেন্টেজ কনসেন্ট্রেশন, যেমন সলিউটের পার্সেন্টেজ ইন দ্য সলিউশন, সেটা W/W, দ্যাট ইজ 15%, say glucose 15% aqueous solution of glucose. That means W/W ratio is taken, then 15 gram glucose is dissolved in 100 gram solution. And if it is aqueous solution, then the solvent is water, that is 15 gram glucose is present in 85 gram water. Another one is W/V, that is mass by volume concept. If I tell 15% glucose, mass by volume, aqueous solution, then 15 gram glucose is dissolved in 100 ml solution. And another one is volume by volume. It is when solute is also liquid. Say 15% ethanol, ethyl alcohol, 15% ethanol, volume by volume, in aqueous solution, then 15 ml ethanol is present in 100 ml solution. Now this percentage concentration, that is you have already studied in previous classes. Now there are various ways to express these concentration terms, and in 11 you will study this type of concentration like molarity, mole fraction, and normality. These are the concentration terms you will study in 11 and in the first chapter, and এই চ্যাপ্টারের ওপর ডিপেন্ড করেই আদার্স চ্যাপ্টারে এইগুলোরই অ্যাপ্লিকেশান তুমি দেখতে পাবে তোমরা। তো প্রথমেই আমি যেটাতে আসি সেটা হচ্ছে মোলারিটি। হোয়াট ইজ মোলারিটি? টার্মটা হচ্ছে molarity is defined as number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution. This is also another way to express the amount of solute in the solution. Now, number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution. Now, how will find number of moles? How will determine number of moles? Now, if you have to determine number of moles, then if the mass of solute if I consider mass of solute W2 gram, and molar mass of solute M2 gram per mole. M2 gram per mole. Then what is the number of moles of solute? Number of moles of solute is N2. That will be given mass by molar mass. You know that. Now, molarity, again I am telling molarity is defined as the number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution. That 1 liter solution, if we consider now this is the solute portion. Given mass by molar mass, number of moles of solute N2. Now this number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution, that is molarity. Now if I consider solvent, the mass of solvent is volume of solvent is VCC, VML. কারণ ভলিউমে যেতে হবে আমাদের। Volume of solvent VCC. CC means ml, cubic centimeter or milliliter. Now you have to convert that cubic centimeter or milliliter to liter. That means V by 1000 liter. Now you have got number of moles of solute, Now volume of the solution in liter. Now molarity is, the formula of molarity is number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. volume of solution in liter. Now number of moles of solute given mass by molar mass, W2 divided by M2, and volume of solution in liter, that is V by 1000. I have taken VCC. Then the formula of molarity is W2 into 1000 by M2 into V. This is the formula of molarity, W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into V. And what is the unit of molarity? Number of moles of solute per liter solution, that means mole liter inverse. আমরা মোল MOLE মোলকে শর্টে লিখি MOL, mole liter inverse. That is the formula of molarity and unit of molarity. Molarity is also expressed in another unit, that is capital M. Mole liter inverse or capital N, any one. So this is one way to express the concentration of solute present in solution, that is molarity. Now again we come another terms, another concentration term, that is molality. Molality is number of moles of solute present in 1000 gram solvent. Molality. Molality is number of moles of solute present in 1 kg or 1000 gram solvent. Mind it, not solution, solvent. Now you know number of moles of solute given mass by molar mass, W2 divided by M2. Now if we take W 1 gram solvent, mass of solvent, say W1 gram. Now it can be transformed into kg. W1 by 1000 kg. Clear? Now the formula of molality is number of moles of solute divided by mass of the solvent in kg. Mass of the solvent in kg. in kg. আর এদিকে নাম্বার অফ মোলস অফ সলিউট। Number of moles of solute by mass of the solvent in kg. Now, number of moles of solute W2 divided by M2 and mass of solvent in kg is W1 divided by 1000. Then the formula will be W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1. This is the formula of molality. W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1. Now, unit of molality is mole kg inverse, or it can be expressed as small m, mole kg inverse, or it can be expressed as small m. This is another way to express the concentration of solute in solution, molarity, then molality. Another one is there, that is mole fraction. Another one is there, mole fraction. What is mole fraction? Now, if we take W2 gram solute and its molar mass is M2, then number of moles of solute N2 equals to W1 right, W2 divided by M2. Now, if we take W1 gram solvent and the molar mass of solvent, that is another component, solvent, is molar mass is M1 gram per mole, the number of moles of solvent is N1 equals to W1 by M1. So, if there is a binary mixture, two components are there, one solute, number of moles N2, and another one solvent, number of moles N1. Then mole fraction. What is mole fraction? Mole fraction is the number of moles of a component, fraction of total number of moles. Number of moles presenting total number of moles of the mixture. That means fraction of total number of moles present in mixture. What is? Now, if the solute number of moles is N2 and solvent has number of moles N1, then mole fraction of solute is N2 divided by N1 plus N2. That is fraction of number of moles of solute in the mixture. Now, mole fraction of solvent. N1 plus N2. Now, if we add N2 mole fraction of solute and mole fraction of solvent. Now, কিভাবে এক্সপ্রেস করা হয় mole fraction of solute and solvent কে সেটাও বলে দিই, that is chi2 and that is chi1. This is Greek word Chi2 and Chi1. এটা অনেকটা ক্যাপিটাল এক্স এর মতো, Chi2 and Chi1. Now see this Chi1 and Chi2 equals to 1. Chi1 plus Chi2 equals to 1. Now if you know the mole fraction of one component, then you will definitely, you can calculate another mole fraction of another component easily. Now if there is more than two components, it can be there may be more than two components. Then there will be mole fraction maybe say A, B, C. Three components are there in the solution. Then mole fraction of A is Na divided by Na plus Nb plus Nc. Mole fraction of B is Nb divided by Na plus Nb plus Nc. And mole fraction of C is Na divided by Na plus Nb plus Nc. That is fraction of total number of moles is called mole fraction. Now, already we have studied three concentration terms. One is molarity, another one is molality, and last one is mole fraction. Now, we will go to another concentration terms, that is normality. Now, if you want to know normality, then you can have to study first what is equivalent weight. Now, equivalent weight of element or compound. Equivalent weight element ero hoy, compound ero hoy. Now, if you want to study equivalent weight, this is equivalent weight of an element is the fraction, is the number of parts of an element combined with 1.008 parts of hydrogen, 35.5 parts of chlorine, and 8 parts of oxygen. Or the same amount can be replaced by the element. This is the equivalent weight of an element. This is the definition. Again, I can simplify. If you convert number of parts into gram, then number of grams of an element combined with 35.5 gram chlorine, 1.008 gram hydrogen, and 8 gram oxygen, or the number of grams of that element will displace these amounts of oxygen, chlorine, and hydrogen from a compound. This is the definition of equivalent weight of an element. Now, the formula of equivalent weight of an element, equivalent weight. Equivalent weight. This is atomic mass divided by valency. Equivalent weight of element. Atomic mass divided by valency. That is, if you denote equivalent weight as E and atomic mass A and valency V, then E equals to A divided by V. This is the definition of equivalent weight of element. Again, you can calculate equivalent weight of compound. Say acid. Equivalent weight of acid is molar mass of the acid divided by its basicity. You can consider equivalent weight of base, that is molar mass of base divided by its acidity. Now you can consider equivalent weight of salt, that is molar mass of the salt divided by either number of cations into the valency or number of molar mass of the salt divided by number of anions into valency. There is different ways to calculate equivalent weight of acid, base, salt, element, etc. Now what is gram equivalent weight? And if you have to study normality, you have to know equivalent weight, then gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight is defined as you know how you can calculate number of moles given mass by molar mass. Then gram equivalent weight is given mass by equivalent mass. Equivalent weight or equivalent mass same, given mass by equivalent mass. That is gram equivalent weight. Now normality. Now I come to the point normality. Normality is defined as number of gram equivalent of solute present in 1 liter solution. There is a similarity in molarity. Molarity was number of gram equivalent of solute present in 1 liter solution. Now normality is defined as number of gram equivalent of solute. Molarity was number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution, and normality is number of gram equivalent of solute present in 1 liter solution. Now, if the given mass is W2 and equivalent weight or equivalent mass of a substance is E2, then this is number of gram equivalent, W2 by E2. As like you calculate number of moles, given mass by molar mass, that is now given mass by equivalent mass, nothing else. Number of gram equivalent, given mass by equivalent mass. Now present in 1 liter solution, likewise if you consider VCC solution, then volume of the solution is V by 1000 liter. Now normality comes to normality. Number of gram equivalent, of course it is of solute, divided by volume of solution in liter. Now number of gram equivalents I have calculated W2 by E2. W2 divided by E2. And volume of the solution V divided by 1000. This is the formula. Now, if you simplify this, then W2 into 1000 divided by E2 into V. This is the formula of normality. Now equation, a unit of normality is gram equivalent, liter inverse. Number of gram equivalent per liter solution, so gram equivalent liter inverse. Or simply you can write capital N, like molarity capital M, molality small m, and normality capital N. This is another concentration terms in case of normality. And normality will be used In practical chemistry also you can find another chapters like ionic equilibrium. There is another chapter. You have to calculate the application of normality you will find there. Now these four concentration terms, molarity, molality, mole fraction and normality, you have to use everywhere when there is a binary mixture or there is a solute solvent, that is solution. Now another equation regarding molarity, what we have studied earlier, molarity. Another equation is there. Say if you have a solution of M1 molarity and the volume of solution is V1. Molarity is M1 and the volume of solution is V1. If this solution is diluted so that the new molarity will be M2 and new volume will be V2, then M1 V1 equals to M2 V2. This is called molarity equation. This is called molarity equation. Total number, how it comes? Now, if you choose V1 liter is the volume of the solution and there is molarity M1. Molarity M1 means M1 mole solute present in 1 liter solution. Then in V1 liter solution, total number of moles of solute present is M1 into V1. And now you dilute the solution by adding solvent. So number of moles of solute does not change. So if you add solvent, and after dilution, the new molarity is M2, then in unit volume number of moles of solute decreases. That is M2 is less than M1. Again, you have diluted the solution, so the volume increases from V1 to V2. Now new molarity is M2 and new volume is V2. And if you consider V2 is in liter, then M2 molarity, that means M2 mole solute present in 1 liter solution. So in V2 liter solution, number of moles of solute is M2 into V2. And number of moles of solute does not change. So M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. This is called molarity equation. Another equation of molarity is there also. That is, if you have two solutions, there are two solutions kept in separate beakers. One is M1 molarity and V1 volume. Another one is M2 molarity and V2 volume, two separate solutions. Now if you add these two solutions, M1 molarity V1 volume solution is mixed with M2 molarity and V2 volume, and if the new molarity of the solution is M3, then what will be the new volume? V1 plus V2, because you have mixed both these solutions. Then the formula will be M1 V1 plus M2 V2 equals to M3 V1 plus V2. That is another equation for molarity. When you will go for numericals, you have to use these equations depending on the condition of the numericals. That thing is also applicable in case of normality also. Just like write M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2 and another one is N1 V1. N1 V1 equals to N2 V2. And same thing, normality N1, solution volume V1, that is diluted so that the new volume is V2, and new normality of the solution is N2, and N2 is less than N1, and V2 is greater than V1. So N1 V1 equals to N2 V2. That is the normality equation. Previous one was molarity equation, and this thing is normality equation. Again, there is another equation for normality. If you have two solutions in separate beakers, one is N1 V1 and another one is N2 normality, and first one is N1 normality, V1 volume, and second one is N2 normality and V2 volume. Then, if the new normality is N3, and new volume will be V1 plus V2. So, N1 V1 plus N2 V2 equals to N3 V1 plus V2. This is normal, these two are normality equation. Clear? So we have what we have studied today, the concentration terms, molarity, then normality, then molality, and mole fraction. Now another question arises. These four concentration terms are there. Which of these concentration terms are temperature dependent, and which of these concentration terms are temperature independent? As you know, mass does not depend on temperature, but volume depends on temperature. Now, if you consider normality and molarity, normality, number of gram equivalents per liter solution, molarity, number of moles of solute per liter solution. That means volume of solution comes in the picture. So, since volume depends on temperature, so normality and molarity both depend on temperature. They are temperature dependent. Now, if you consider mole fraction and molality, there is a ratio of two masses. Mole fraction is ratio of two moles, and moles are ratio of masses, given mass by molar mass. And molality is another one which is the ratio of two masses, because molality is defined as number of moles of solute present in 1 kg solvent. So this is also a ratio of two masses. And you know, mass does not depend on temperature. So molality and mole fraction, these two concentration terms are temperature independent. Clear? Now, we have details, we have studied in details the both molarity, molality, normality, and mole fraction. And another is equivalent weight. Equivalent weight is the most important, that in that way, when there is a neutralization reaction, you know, neutralization reaction is the reaction between acids and bases. Now, neutralization, in case of neutralization reaction, if you consider X gram equivalent acid, X gram equivalent acid, it will exactly neutralize X gram equivalent base. X gram equivalent acid can exactly neutralize X gram equivalent base. That is why I was telling that in case of titration or in case of neutralization, that normality terms will come in the picture, because gram equivalent, number of gram equivalent present in liter, that is called normality. Now you have given, say, 2 gram equivalent acids, and 3 gram equivalent base. Now we know 2 x gram equivalent acid can exactly neutralize x gram equivalent base. So 2 gram equivalent acid can exactly neutralize 2 gram equivalent base, but you are given 3 gram equivalent base. Then when there is a solution of acid and base, and if we mix together, there will be a neutralization reaction, and 2 gram equivalent acid can exactly neutralize 2 gram equivalent base, and 3 minus 2 equals to 1 gram equivalent base will be left unneutralized. And that we have to find out the normality of the solution from that 1 gram equivalent unneutralized base. And by adding the acid and base solution, volume will be, total volume will be the solution, volume of acid plus volume of base. And number of gram equivalent you have to calculate from the unneutralized base. That can be happened in case of acid also. If there is acid is more, base is less, then less number of gram equivalent base will neutralize exactly the same number of gram equivalent of acid, and there will be a excess acid left unneutralized. You have to calculate normality from that unneutralized acid. So when there is a question of acid-base neutralization reaction, number of gram equivalent will come into play, and also normality will come into play. That is the importance of normality. And also আমি বলছি না যে অন্যগুলো molarity, molality, mole fraction, you will frequently find the numericals regarding molarity, molality and mole fraction. And then another important question comes, that is, if there is 1 molar, molarity means if you say molarity 1, that means 1 molar solution. Molarity 2, 2 molar solution. Say molarity 1 by 10, decimolar solution. Now, if you consider 1 molar aqueous solution, that means solvent is water, and 1 molar aqueous solution. Molality. If you consider molarity as a molar, 1 molar, then molality you will consider as molal, 1 molal aqueous solution. Now question comes frequently that which one is more concentrated, 1 molar aqueous solution or 1 molal aqueous solution? Which one is more concentrated? Now the answer is 1 molar aqueous solution. Why? Now, if you consider 1 molar aqueous solution, that means 1 mole solute present in 1 kg water, not solvent, aqueous solution, so solvent is kg, solvent is water. 1 mole solute present in 1 kg water, and the mass volume, if you transfer it to volume, then what is the volume of 1 kg water? 1 liter. So 1 molar aqueous solution, 1 mole solute present in 1 liter solution. Now if you add if the volume of water is 1 liter, then including solute, volume will be little bit more than 1 liter. You have to include solute. So 1 molar aqueous solution, again I am telling 1 mole solute present in 1 liter water. Because 1 kg water, that volume is 1 liter water.
আজকে আমাদের হাতের সময়টা এখানেই শেষ হয়ে গেল, আপনি কনক্লুশন করে দিন।
1 liter water. So if you add solute, then the volume will be more and concentration will be less. That is why 1 molar aqueous solution has less concentration. 1 molar is more concentrated.
আমাদের হাতে আজকে সময় নেই, বিদায় নেওয়ার পালা। আজকে এসেছিলেন শিক্ষক অর্ণব কুমার দাস। তোমাদের কেমিস্ট্রি নিয়ে সিবিএসসি, আইএসসি এবং আইসিএসসির কিছুটা অংশে তোমরা আজকে পেলে। তোমাদের মোবাইল ফোন, অ্যান্ড্রয়েড ফোন, এবং তোমরা যদি এই অনুষ্ঠানটা তোমাদের পেজে শেয়ার করে রাখো, তোমাদের এটা একটা লেসন হয়ে থাকবে। আজকে এই মুহূর্তে বিদায় নিচ্ছি, আবার দেখা হবে আগামীকাল সকালে এডুকেশন অনলাইনে। নমস্কার।
নমস্কার।